You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new and you don't know who I am your girl A.MaRee, where this channel is everything beauty. So today, as you could tell in the title, we're going to be talking about this Sephora VIB sale, which is soon approaching. The VIB Rouge sale is April 13th through April 16th, and you get 15% off, and on April 20th through the 23rd. Now I will have all the dates and the codes down below, so don't worry. Now if you are a VIB member, you will also get 15% off, but your dates to shop is April 20th through April 23rd, and I have my notes in my phone. Now if you're just a beauty insider, you will only get 10% off, and your shopping date is April 20th through the 23rd. So today we're going to be what I recommend for you to shop and pick up for this sale. If you're interested in that type of video, go ahead and keep watching. And before we get into the products, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know by the end of the video what you're thinking about picking up throughout that sale. I only have one moisturizer from Sephora, and it's the Believe the True Cream Aqua Bomb. Now I learned this from Platinum D here on YouTube, and she uses this non-stop faithfully, so I decided to try it, and you guys, I love it. It has a wonderful smell, and it's like a moisturizer, but it's in the gel form, the gel water form. A little does go a long way. That's why mine still looks kind of full. But I use this on a daily basis, and it just gives your face a hydrating feel to the face, and it soothes everything. I always put this on before I apply my makeup, and I let it sit in and settle before I put a primer on. It is to me, it's a dupe for the Neutrogena's water gel balm, I think it's called. But this one is a little bit more pricier, but I want y'all to think about getting that. Now that's the only moisturizer I have, so I'm going to talk about the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. You guys, I know everybody should know what this is by now, but I have been using this one for about 6 months now. Once again, a little goes a long way. And that's what I have on my eyebrows today. And I absolutely love it. It doesn't really transfer. It sticks all day. It won't smudge or anything like that. So I constantly use this every single day. Now the only mascara that I have been loving at the moment is this Tarteist, I think it's called, mascara. Now this mascara is what I use today, and I use it even when I'm not putting on lashes. If you want to coat your lashes with the smallest amount, but it gives you volume and it gives you that thickness that you need, and the brush is amazing, you will want to get this. The brush on it is very, very fine, and it's spaced out just enough to get into your eyelashes and wiggle your lashes to single pieces. I absolutely love this. I haven't been having this very long, but I can tell you that when I do run out of this, I have to go and get another one. It's just no other option. So we're gonna move on into foundations, and I have 5 foundations that I can honestly swear by. I'm sorry, it's 4 foundations. So the first 2 foundations I do have is the brand Becca. Now this one is the Becca Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation, and if anybody is wondering, I am in the shade Tobacco in this brand, in this formula, but I also mix it with, I think this one is Sienna, and this one is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream, and yes, this is in Sienna. Now I am wearing that today, and I do mix these two because the Tobacco is way too light for me, but Sienna is way too dark. So instead of returning them because I was, you know, feeling a little salty because it doesn't match me, put these two together and mix them, and this is what is on my face today. I absolutely love a full coverage foundation. There's nothing better to me than a full coverage foundation. So I do highly recommend these two. If you can find your shade in either or, I highly recommend it because of the simple fact it is very full coverage and it does not weigh heavy on your face. Now the other foundation, as everybody should have known, I do have two different shades and I'm going to show you both shades, but just this one brand alone, this is another foundation I cannot live without, and it's the Fenty Beauty foundations. Now this one is in the shade, 430, and this one is in the shade 420. Once again, 430 is a tad bit too red for me, so I dull it down with a little more orange in it and use the 420, and I get my perfect shade only because this one is a tad bit too red for my liking. That's the only reason why I mix them. But these two foundations mixed together and these foundations alone, once again, it's medium to full coverage, but you can build it up to a full coverage. And I love the way it goes from like a liquidy foundation, but it dries down to a velvet matte. And it doesn't dry out your face. It doesn't make your pores stand out or anything like that. And let me speak for myself. It doesn't make my pores stand out and it doesn't dry me out. And it is very lightweight. Very lightweight. Now moving on to the last foundation that I have, and I can honestly say, sorry you guys, this wig is like itching. I can honestly say on this foundation, it is my perfect shade. I never found another high-end foundation that is like that perfect to my shade. It is my Sephora tinted foundation, tinted perfection, not perfection, for whatever the hell I said. It is the Tint Perfection 10-Hour Wear Foundation, and it's by Sephora. And if you're wondering, I am in the shade Matte Tan, and as you could tell, I am literally scraping the sides of this bad boy. Now I will be picking up another one, and once I learned that this was like a perfect shade, Matte Tan is the perfect shade for me. And once I learned that, I quickly started using it every single day until I started running low, and I was like, oof, I love it. So let me scale back because I'm not ready to purchase another one, just because I want to get every single bit of foundation up out of this. So I did have to scale back. I've been having this foundation for almost a year now, and you guys, when I go to pick up my Sephora haul, I think I'm gonna have two of these in there, only because I love it so much. So I'm gonna jump into the one primer, and everybody should know what primer I'm gonna say from Sephora, and it's gonna be the Fenty Beauty primer. I don't even know if it's a certain type of primer, the Pro Filter primer. This primer, you guys, is like a bad mamma jamma. I'm sorry you guys, it sounds like somebody was in my house and I'm the only one here. This is a badass primer. Like, so seriously, this is like, it covers your pores, it smooths out your fine lines, and it's a velvety feel, and it's almost like, it says Pro Filter, but it's almost like a filter type of primer, to where you don't see anything wrong when you're applying your makeup with this primer. This is another item that I had to scale back really fast on, because once I noticed the way my face was looking and my skin was looking with this primer, I had to scale back, because I was like, oh my god, I do not want to use it all up in 3 months. So I had to scale back. So if you want a velvet, pore filling, fine line cleaner on your face, get this primer. I'm telling you, you won't be sorry. Now I only have one face powder from Sephora, and I honestly love it. It's going to be the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder Foundation, and this one is in Deep. I have it on today. You guys, this matches any foundation that you put on, and it does not go ashy or turn oxidized to a gray. It does not do none of that. And this honestly works with almost every foundation that I've had. It sets in so beautifully, and it gives me that airbrush look that I'm always going for. And like I said, today I'm wearing those two different types of Becca foundations, and I did set it with this, and I mean, look at my skin. You don't see anything wrong with it. Now, the only bronzer I have, and I recently got it, and I cannot stop wearing it.
It's gonna be the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer, the powder bronzer. Jesus.
It's going to be the Anastasia powder bronzer in mahogany. I don't know about y'all, but a lot of companies always try to come up with these type of bronzers and contour kits, and some of them are either too gray, some of them are either too red, and some of them are just like not our shade.
Anastasia just was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. Here you go, here. Because y'all look a hot mess with all that other stuff on your face. So here you go.
And I, you know, politely.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
The mahogany is warm enough to bronze up your face and deep enough to give you that snatch contour, but it's not too dark to where it look like you've been punched in the face. Like, I'm wearing it right now, and you guys, oh my god, I cannot stop. I haven't used anything else since I got this. I literally only been bronzing with this, and I don't even contour with it. I just take my fluffy brush and bronze up, and it just looks so beautiful. I love it, and it's creamy. It's not patchy. It doesn't stick to your skin in spots. Like, it flows, and it blends out so well on the face, and it gives you that nice little bronzy look that you're going for, and not that type of bronzer to where it's like, whoo, Jesus, okay, baby, you need to pat one time and go with what you know. So the other powder, the loose setting powder that I have been wearing and I have been loving, I don't have it on today, but I've been loving this. It is the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to blind y'all. Everyone knows what this is. Everybody did a big hype on it. I did do a review on it because when I seen the hype, I was like, let me see what they talking about, because I don't think that it is all that. It's all that. It is. I had to do a review myself, and I had to test it out on camera, and baby, this is something that's in my everyday. Sorry if y'all hear my stomach. This is in my everyday drawer. You guys, this, you could set your concealer with it. You could set your face with it. Like I said, when I'm not going for the Vavoom type of look every single day, I would set my concealer and my whole face with this and be just as flawless as can be with this powder. And it's finely milled. It is a perfect medium deep shade. It doesn't look like, oh my god, what did she do? Oh, I do have two palettes, and it took me some time to like battle with the palettes that I was thinking of, and the main two that just like stuck to me was the two Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. This one is in Soft Glam, and this one is in Modern Renaissance. Soft Glam, you could use it for an everyday look. You could use it for a wedding. You could use it for a prom. I mean, you could use it for anything. It has the most beautiful warm shades. And y'all, when I purchased mine, it came broken, but I didn't even trip. I wasn't worried about it. I tried to call myself fixing it with just my finger, like mashing it back together. And one day I was using the palette and all of it just fell out. But every single shade, mine doesn't look like I've been using it only because I got it when it first came out. And I used it, but me, you will rarely see, even though I do my makeup every day, you'll rarely see me have, like, I hit pan in something, because I have so many palettes that I try to use and get use out of all the ones I have. So I would use this for about a week, and then I'll move on to the next thing, only because, okay, I know I like it, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to try this next palette and see if I like that. So that's why it just still look as beautiful as it came. But these warm shades down here, you could do a every freaking day look. This my mulberry shade, gosh, like, it is such a beautiful burgundy, and it gives you that pop and that punch of color that you were looking for.
I'm having issues today. I swear, I feel like somebody just walked in my house. Now I feel like something was down here beside me.
The gold shades in here are that creamy and that pop. Like, the gold shades are amazing. The pigmentation and the color payoff in this palette is just so freaking good. And that's me barely swatching them. So I want y'all to take a good look at this. If you seen it and was debating on it and didn't know if you want to get it, I would say get it. Especially if you are a freelance makeup artist, get this, because you can use this for prom, you can use it for weddings, you can use it for anybody that's doing a simple photo shoot. I mean, like, this palette works, and I feel like it'll work on any shade possible, like any color of a person, and as well as the Modern Renaissance. Now, this palette is almost the same, and I know they have some of the same shades in both palettes, but this palette here is more for if you're taking baby shower photo shoots, if you're taking, like, say you're turning 50 but you want to look 30 again, like, you would use this palette to give that person that pop, 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 pop. Ow, girl, you good. Like, it's that type of palette. And I, once again, love every single shade. I have not, these are the only two Anastasia palettes I have, and literally every single color in each palette I will literally use on myself and have used on myself. This Primavera eyeshadow is a gold champagne type of color. That color has a dent in it, because that color right there, it gets me every single time I open this palette. Like, I can't do anything with this palette without using that one shade, and I absolutely love it. And the pigmentation and the blend game with these colors, Anastasia Beverly Hills did her thing, because I have no problem blending these two palettes. I have no problems putting it all together and using those two palettes with each other. But there you have it, you guys. That is what I recommend to you for getting on that VIB. Let me not say the VIB. I recommend it to you to go ahead and shop the Sephora sale that's going on. Those are the products I recommend. And if y'all would like for me to do a video on the products I recommend, like a makeup video, go ahead and let your girl know. And down in the comment section, please let me know what you're thinking about picking up at that sale. Maybe it's some things that I've been missing out on. Y'all may have something, and I'll try it out if I seem to grow interest in it. So that is it, and until next time, I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell. When you comment down below, go ahead and hashtag D4L Gang so that you will be featured in the next video. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you diamonds in the next one.